on, Interior Minister Muntaka Mohammed is seeking help from religious bodies to decongest Ghana's prisons, which currently have about 14,000 inmates. He's worried that the current infrastructure does not support such numbers, and decongesting the country's prison has become a major task he intends to tackle. At a meeting with the religious leaders, he proposed the setting up of training facilities in the prisons to empower the inmates with useful skills, with a call on businesses to also aid with agriculture so they can feed themselves. Hannah Odame has more in this report.
According to the sector minister, 92% of the prisoners in the country's prisons cannot be taken out due to the kind of sentences they have. This, the minister believes, should, however, not prevent them from gaining skills. He's therefore called for a private-public partnership with businesses in agriculture, artisanal, and others to assist the inmates.
We want to create industrial hub within our own prison, where businesses can establish within our prison. And when they do, they are guaranteed of what we call hands, because you are simply paying minimum wage. But what it does 4 things for the prisoner, the average prisoner. 1, they learn skill by working in those industries. 2, you only get to work if you are a well-behaved prisoner. So it helps us have prison stability. 3, you make money, because whatever income that you are paid is reserved for you. And 4, most importantly, and I will say that in many countries, and we are hoping to do same here, which is, if you have good behavior for let's say 6 months, your sentences get reduced by 6 months.
The minister also touched on the over 200 chieftaincy disputes in the country, urging the National Peace Council to work at resolving the issues. Alhaji Muntaka was not enthused about some of the disruptions in churches during the ban on drumming and noise making.
No, you can have a ban on noise making, but it doesn't prevent the church from having its church service. And part of the church service is the worship, the singing, the praises, and that one, just as you cannot prevent the Muslims from calling the azan, the only thing is that we won't go on the streets or outside the church doing noise and doing that prayer. I can respect and difference to what you are doing, but it should not be that we cannot have our service. No, I will try and make it. Just as I'm doing this, I'm trying to make all of us, including the traditional leaders, know that no, that is not people know that you are there. That is imposing your faith on others. You can have yours, nobody is preventing from having yours, but you should not prevent others from having yours.
The minister talked about how he facilitated the repatriation of some Chinese nationals who were engaged in fraud in the country.
We've seen Chinese have a place in Namibia estate in Common 26, and they have a very big place, bigger than this place. All they do is they do fraud, and they work between 11 to 4 a.m. and it's just fraud. And then they will lure other African citizens, tell them that they should come to Ghana, there's a good job, and when they can, they seize their passport, they lock them in there, and they teach them how to do their fraud, and then all they do is that. And then one Ugandan sneak out, and we got a tip. When we went and did the sweeping, we arrested 107 Chinese, 185 Ghanaians who are aiding them, Filipinos, Ugandans, and what have you. I've repatriated all the 107 Chinese, and I got them back into their country.
When the minister met with the Muslim leaders, he bemoaned the number of Muslim youths in the country's prisons, urging the leaders to inculcate discipline amongst the Muslim youth.
We currently have a population of about 14,000. As of the day for yesterday, the exact number was about 13,997, with about 900 of them foreigners. If you take the Ghana Statistical Service population census report, and you look at our population as a country, and what is stated as the percentage of Muslims in this country, we have a disproportionate number of people in the prison that are Muslim. Our number in the prison, in proportional terms, is far higher than our population, the general population. It tells you that there's a big problem in our community. It's unfortunate that most of the langars that we see around, each time there is a swoop and they are arrested, it's sad for me to say that sometimes 100% of them are coming from the Zongo community. And most times, majority of them are coming from the Muslim community. They put their lives online for others, sometimes for peanuts. And sometimes they do all manner of things that really brings all of us into great disrepute. These are some of the things that we want to engage in for us to see, put our heads together to see what is it that we can do together.
The deliberations are expected to foster and nurture peace, harmony, and cohesion in the country. For Joy News, I am Hannah Adami.